So, what do you think, like, as someone that has applied to jobs and you've had these unpleasant experiences, what do you think can be done to prevent such kind of things? Because they are basically casting a net at innocent job seekers. These job seekers have heard about the wonderful opportunities that can be gotten remotely, and a lot of them about the good paying jobs that they can get. And these malicious actors are taking advantage of um, that dream that these people have to dupe them. What do you think can be done to prevent such?
All right, so first, I feel like when one applies for a job, for a remote job especially, and you get it, like you get through the first few stages, and they say, oh, congratulations, you've been hired. Before then, a lot of research should be done.
Okay, now you're looking at it from the point of view of the job seeker now.
Yeah, from the job
Okay,
seeker.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So, a
I
lot
think
of
that's even more impactful. Yeah, continue.
So a lot of research should be done. The company itself, the location, the website should be although it's hard knowing which website is probably a scam or not. 'Cause,
Yeah.
well, like we know, you can actually just float a website and then it will look
Yeah,
legit and
definitely.
then you are all gone.
Definitely.
Proper background check should be done
How?
by both the
How
job
do-
seeker
okay.
and the websites that they are using. The website should be able to check the background of the company properly to know.
Okay, yeah, but that's the job site.
Yeah, that's the job site.
The job site should be able to do a proper verification
Good.
process for this.
So that they can know that the company that they are allowing on their site is
Yeah.
legitimate.
Good.
Because if that was properly done the first time, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
I already went through the phase of paying before even they discovered that this was
Yeah,
probably
because this scammer's profile is on their own
It's on the
website, and the second one led you to their profile also actually on Wellfound. Yeah,
it's great. The second one even makes it worse because one will know how they got my email.
yeah.
You have to
So
know to mask it with well found.
it's more like it's okay. So it's not like on Wellfound. It's not like people's profiles are. You can make your profile public, as someone that is looking for a job, but it kind of also hints that there are leaks.
Yeah.
There are leaks in their system that just exposes people's email. That's a possibility too, that people can farm emails from them. Yeah,
And spam those emails.
and and target those people. Yeah,
Right, so
those job seekers.
both on the job seeker side and the company side, proper background checks should be done. For the websites now, there should be probably a report channel or a report support that one can actually go to and say, this site that I applied for from you guys said they've given me this job, but then in reality they did not.
Okay.
Because the more it shows on the sites that these guys are hiring people, the
Yeah.
more their ratings go up.
Yeah, sure.
Not knowing that these guys actually not
They did not. Yeah.
give. So a report or a scam colon should be added for people to actually report companies that are saying, okay, you're hired but you're not.
Because-
With proof.
Because if you can't report them, their profile will continue to be on this job site, and
then
people
they'll continue-
who will continue to fall to that.
Fall into
Scam.
a scam.
Yeah. That's. But how, like, for back to the point of view of the person looking for a job, what kind of checks can you do?
There's a limit to the checks you can do. No
Okay.
honesty, because you're looking for a job, and if there's a company that says they are willing to give you a job,
You're already basking in that. Yeah.
you are totally gone. You are at the
That
mercy
euphoria
at
of
this point.
acceptance. Yeah.
Because if you, in some cases, do too much and the
Yeah.
company is legit, you might lose it.
True.
And then
Well, that's the fear.
that's the fear. The fear of losing to a legit company thinking it's a scam. Major fear. Now, if I'm getting, we are moving to the next step, I'm looking at it like with one side eye. I'm sure this is actually the next step.
Are you sure it's a stable step? Or this
I
step
just
leads
step
somewhere?
up. So now, due to experiences, I'm skeptical
Yeah.
about most of the responses I get.
Well, yeah. Like one thing I like. One thing I do is that because I think sometimes I've seen some things like that, not definitely as much as real as you, but no, just some, ones that just slide by and stuff like that. When I doubt the legitimacy of a particular company, one thing I first do is I go to their website and everything. Probably because I'm a web developer, I know I can tell if you're looking using stock images. But one thing I probably do is I go to their team page. I expect them to have a team page, so I go to their team page to see their CEO, their COO. At least they have their CEO, their CEO, CFO, so TTO, C-level executives there and stuff like that, and just search them on LinkedIn. Search them on LinkedIn. Search their profile on LinkedIn. And I don't want to see you on LinkedIn with like 3 followers or 75 followers. No. I want to see. And then I look at your LinkedIn activity. I also do that for the company itself, because I believe that your company should be on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So I check your company on LinkedIn, and I look at the activity. What have you guys been posting? You guys should have been posting things for at least 2 years. It's easy to see on LinkedIn. You can look at the trail of activities that they've been doing. You don't just see. I've seen one so-called CEO one time, and I got to his page, and he has only posted twice, and he has like 100, and he's claiming to represent a very big company, and he doesn't even have a profile picture. Yeah, I just saw his name. So those are kind of research I check you on LinkedIn. I also go and check your social handles. These people also check our social handles when they want to. Some of them do. They check our social handles when they want to hire us. So I go to your company. Your company has to have a Twitter. You have to appear. If I check 3
social medias,
let's say between LinkedIn, Twitter, and let's just give Facebook some props, because everybody was first there before they decided to leave. You must have a representation on one of those at least one of those platforms. I'm not saying you have a TikTok page or to have an Instagram page, but you have to be on one of those platforms. You have to have a public facing. I should see that you've been interacting with people. You've been replying tweets. You've been quoting tweets. You've been tweeting activities. You've been showing the faces of people in your company. Every legitimate company I've seen, people I've worked with, I have worked with, I've been like that. There was even a startup that I saw. They were just a couple of months old, and they were already posting about their vacations and stuff like that. They write blog posts about, and they're showing their faces consistently. And also, I think human contact also should be a big deal.
Yeah.
Human contact. If you are going through interviews and nobody has shown their face yet, or nobody has spoken to you on the phone, it's because some start with phone call, like TopTal. TopTal will start with a phone call before you get to see people. But I remember Gatsby from get-go, I was seeing a face. So attaching a face to it too is going to be something that can be a way to check legitimacy. So yeah, that's those are quite insightful points. At least that's something that people watching this video can also use to check out this company.
Even user reviews. Like people they've actually hired.
Yes, reviews. Also, tell your friends. Let your friends help you check it out. Especially your friends that are already working in remote companies. Let them help you check it out. Check them out on Google. Definitely, you might have put a lot of funny stuff on Google. But what was their head office? They should have a picture of their head office. Have a picture of their head office. Yeah, I would say, thank you. Like, every company I've been in, they're always happy to share. They're always happy to share all their activities, big, small. Always happy to share their activities. In Nigeria, outside Nigeria, they're always happy to share their activities. So, and I've been working in and with tech companies since like 2013, and they're always happy to share. So yeah, that's something that needs to watch. So then again, the main goal is to see people actually get jobs. We've talked about the whole being in Africa or being in a continent with probably predominantly third world countries and stuff like that. People you're in USA and Europe and others, it's just bread and butter. Actually. But most of the people that come from continents with majority of developing countries like Africa, we find it tough. So what do you think needs to be done to help new people get jobs? What do you think? What barriers need to be broken? What things need to be put in place? Even if you just strengthen trust and also give more visibility to the type of talent that we have here.
Okay, so I feel like companies should be more open-minded to internships.
Okay.
It can be internships in a particular skill set or role that you're applying for,
Yeah.
or just a general open internship. It doesn't have to be paid.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't have to pay most times. Actually, even if you're paying the bare minimum, it's also fine. But the fact that people actually apply for the internships,
Yeah.
get it, and do the bare minimum for the company,
Yeah.
to an extent is enough. At least you know that, okay, this company is substantial, they are up and running, and I'm working for them.
Yeah.
Now, that is one. Two, if you create mentorship within that same internship program,
Yeah.
that means you're not only working for the company, you're also learning something from a mentor in that company or in another company. Now, you're tied two ways
Yeah.
to either one company or two companies.
Yeah.
That way, you get to both work and learn at the same time.
Yeah.
So that will also work. The internship thing, people don't really take it serious, but it is.
Yeah.
For example, now if you take me as an intern, as a customer support in a company, I'd work regardless. Mentorship too also works.
At least to be in that environment, know what it looks like, know what the requirements are, so you can recognize scam from something that is legit.
Exactly. And through that means you can actually even still level up.
Yeah.
They hire interns full time.
Yeah.
So if they see that your skill set actually matches,
Yeah.
you can just bump you up, and then from there you're actually working remote.
And never tell interns to pay any money.
Don't.
Never at any
Never.
point. No,
It's
funny enough,
internship.
yeah, and even jobs don't tell you to pay money. No job tells you to pay money. They want to pay you money. So why will you why they tell you to pay money?
They want to pay
And
money.
it's quite interesting you said it now because this Axeltan, one of the very popular tech guys in the software space in Nigeria, is currently on a mission to get 100,000
Oh, I saw that on
techies,
Twitter.
yeah,
I saw it on
internship,
Twitter this
which
morning.
is quite commendable. He's really high on it. He's used to it. He's used to helping people that are coming up get a kind of opportunity, starting from the laptop for devs days, and now running alt school and stuff like that. So I think that's another thing I want to point out. Like, if anybody's watching this video around this time, because he's currently doing it, so
Yeah,
there's a
currently
time
doing it. She
component to
probably
this.
checked I did
You
already.
check,
Yeah.
there's a time component to this particular thing, so you might be watching this video 6 months after, and you know the opportunity has gone. So that's something that people too should kind of avail themselves to, and it's quite impressive that he's doing that. So that's that I think we need more of those kind of things. We need more of those kind of bridges to be built between people that already have accomplished
A lot.
a lot in terms of getting these jobs, in terms of being authorities in the space, building that bridge between job seekers and the jobs and the companies. And I remember there was a time, what company was this? Was this South African company? I forgot their name. I think Demius. Yeah, Demius. One of my guys, Shegun, worked there before. Demius. They had this very structured program to get interns over, and it was fantastic. And they even got to work with a lot of, I think they worked with She Code Africa to get a lot of people on the cloud and DevOps train and everything. Yeah, sure. It was pretty neat. I've not been hearing much of that. I think I believe they're still doing it and they're still doing the ground. But when they started, it was really awesome, and a lot of people got to get their jobs and stuff like that. So yeah, we need more of those this thing. So yeah, is there any other thing you want to add to that?
Yeah. So I feel like most people usually, once they learn a particular skill,
Yeah,
they just want to like jump straight into
getting dollars.
getting millions fast. I feel like they can work on a personal project.
Okay.
If you work on a personal project yourself,
Yeah.
one, you are building your portfolio.
Yeah, sure.
That way, you know what it feels like to work in a team by
Yeah.
yourself, but it's a one-man team. But still, and again, you still have something to show.
Yeah.
That this particular thing I'm applying for, I'm actually good at it.
Yeah.
See, this is what I have done.
Show me, don't tell me.
Exactly. Show, don't tell. This is what I have done. So it will actually compel companies to be like, okay, this guy actually knows what he's doing. Let's try him.
Sure.
Instead of just, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Like, okay, plenty of people are good at this thing. What have you done with it? So that also is an addition.
That's I think that's from the job seekers perspective.
from
Yeah.
job seekers' perspective.
So that's been awesome. I want to thank you a whole lot for coming to share this story, because
Happy to
I know
be here,
we may have had a lot of laughs, but when it was happening, the temperature would have been different. So, so yeah, certain disappointments, having to call people back, that amazing news you give them has to be retracted. So it's not a nice pill to swallow. So this has been a very wonderful first edition of Tech Stories on Dev Talk with FK, and want to thank our guest for coming. AY, his name is Ayo. I call him AY. Just like you guys call me FK. So if you have benefited from this video in any way, remember to like the video. Also, subscriptions help us to know that you want us to continue to do this. Yeah, it's a way to encourage us that we are doing something right. So we really much appreciate if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed yet. So that would be awesome. Till we see in another one. Definitely other videos will be coming, but very soon we're going to be seeing someone else seated there and telling another wonderful tech story. See you in another video. Bye.